shots.
Now, it doesn't really make any difference to you because you weren't eating anyway, and it really didn't make any difference to Danielle because she was eating either way.
So why were the only ones that made the shots?
So I was pretty happy that it turned out as it did.
Oh, yeah.
And I would also like to point out that if me, Zach, Dick, and Jess lost, it would have been extremely embarrassing because
you guys
we are the people who play. And
Except for
additionally,
Danielle.
we were winning by a ton.
Yeah.
So if we fell apart and lost, it would have been just disgraceful.
Yeah. We thought that too. I think that's why Danielle and I had better shots because we weren't as nervous. It was more just to win.
Yeah, I think you're right. Ooh, it's sunny. I can't even look at you.
That's okay. You could admire my beauty later.
Okay. Fun though. I thought that was fun. I thought that was cool that they took that idea and kind of ran with it. Plus, I should be delighted because it guarantees that me in the dress will make it to air now.
Yeah, that's why they hadn't talked about it because they knew they were doing that.
Yep.
So they could do a whole big segment together.
I got it now. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
I won't. Oh, there's 4 golf clubs.
Really? Wow.
In a putter.
That's awesome. I told Jess to tell them that I looked good in the dress. I don't need everyone insulting me.
Oh, God, it looks horrible. I'm not going to lie.
That's fine. Say what you got to say.
I'm sorry. It was a little bit disturbing, I might add.
I would say more than a little bit. I'd say it was a lot.
Yeah, it was not right.
It's borderline horrifying.
It was not right.
But I don't want anyone to ever say that I'm not a sport or don't live up to my word, because I do.
Uh-huh.
I've worn my booty shorts. I've worn my dress. I've done my streaking twice, might I add.
Yep. I think you're good for now.
Although I must say, I felt quite ashamed after last night's streaking. The first one I felt pretty happy about. Last night just felt like it was one step too far.
The jumping jack streak.
I did tell them
you do it better.
That I would make it up to them, right, and that it would and that it would be worth their while when I did, but who knew? That was one of these in the moment.
And you were sober.
Yeah, in the moment it seems like a perfectly reasonable idea. They had a rough day. I thought it could be, fun, but no, as soon as I did it, I just felt, why? What have you done?
Jameka was in my way.
It was a sight for sore eyes.
I heard it, though.
Amber had me turn so she could get a side profile.
I did hear that. I'm like, what is she asking for?
It's brutal.
That was funny.
They looked a combination of both happy and disgusted at all at the same time, which I suppose is an appropriate response. But they asked for it. I would feel bad like I'm going to get a sexual harassment lawsuit, but the fact is they demanded it,
Oh, yeah, they're upset about it.
What exactly? So they can't hold it against me for doing it.
Yeah. This is true.
So you have thoughts, predictions, feelings about the nominations?
No. I feel like I'm scared because, I don't know if necessarily for myself, but, why would she put up Amber and Jameka?
Well,
what does that benefit her?
Let me just say, let's look at it this way, all right? When they've been in charge, or when they've been a part of the group that's been in charge,
yeah.
How many times did the person that they initially put up either go home, or were they even the target?
Please go to the diary room.
Right.
So
but
my
really
assumption is they could put up anyone, and it doesn't really mean anything.
But my thing is that does Danielle want to create 3 enemies now that it's actually the jury?
Well, if she puts you up, then she's guaranteeing that you get to play. Or puts Zach up, she's guaranteeing to get to play. Or puts me up, guaranteeing get to play. Whoever she's actually after, why would she even guarantee them the chance of being safe? That's not their style.
Yeah.
They like to try and keep people out of it as long as...
Well, there's only 2 people that aren't going to play, so the other person might be able to play for their safety at a better odds anyways.
It's very true. I mean, I would say the only person who is really 100% safe is Dick.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not expecting her to put Zach up, but I think everyone else is fair game.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Amber and Jameka, but
At least for now, but is that the target?
Yeah, I think that's where it's going to start, though.
Yeah. And then we just have to win it.
Exactly.
And not let her use it.
Just win it and keep it the same.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters.
Well, I was thinking, like, because before I didn't know what was going on, I was thinking, like, scenarios where, like, if, like, she put up you and Jess or something, not like she is at all, but whatever. Like, before when, you know, you guys didn't talk to her. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, then I would, like, I could win it and take one of you off.
Yeah. I would do stuff like that also at this point.
Yeah.
As long as you protect yourself in the process,
right.
I absolutely.
Like, if it's down to the final, like, it's two people,
I 100% will do that from now on, for sure. Although, if it is the two of them up, I have no reason to do that.
No. You mean Jameka and Amber? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, my God. I was just dying. Not that I have a great history with Danielle, but we all know that people get on these crazy revenge binges, and I knew that Amber was going to hold me highly responsible for Dustin's eviction. Yeah. So when it was just the two of them left, I was like, this is not the best, but I hope that Danielle wins, because I think I have a chance to, you know...
I can't, that was my game.
Talk reason with Danielle, but Amber, she's going to be in a blind rage, and I would go up for sure. Why is that?
Don't want to talk about the game.
Well...
I knew everything!
Of course it was. And additionally... And I'm not joking, the one and only thing I didn't know, and I said it to you up in the room, was I didn't know the suits on the fucking cards, and he said, do you want to know them? And I said, and didn't even pay attention.
I know, I totally wanted to tell you.
I know, and I should have listened for 5 fucking seconds, but I was like, that's so obscure. Why the hell are they going to, go with something so detailed?
I knew everything.
And then I was like, yikes, I can't,
I was to get out like that, too, and I knew the answer. It's not like I didn't know it.
Trust me, I almost fainted in my booth when they said your name.
Me too. I was in disbelief. I thought maybe everyone had answered it wrong, and that I'd already won. I
thought someone could go out on it, possibly, so I was like...
It wasn't me. Like, I'm not...
Well, of course not. I was, like, kind of excited.
Zach.
I was like, either Zach or Amber, some retard, did this...
But I really knew it was false.
Already.
I knew it was upstream. Come on. Who drinks downstream from a herd?
And I was all... excited because I was like, I heard her start talking and then she said your name and I was so confused and I was like, I really didn't think you would throw it because that's not really your style. You wouldn't feel totally safe with some people and you were going to be excited that this was the competition. So I was like,
I looked out the window at Jess and them all because like, and then she was like, yeah, because she knew like that. I mean,
yep.
Who didn't know that that was my game?
I thought you would win for sure. Or I actually thought it would probably come down to a tie break with me, you, and Danielle.
Me too.
And I was like, okay, so fine, we'll see what happens. And then I was thinking, like, oh, the tiebreak could be, what is the total number that the cards added up
55.
to, or like one of these things. So I was like, I was
knew everything.
Pretty pleased with the whole thing, obviously, and I thought it was, yours to win, but certainly I thought I would be there till the end also, and I was so fucking pissed. I hate the fucking true-false. I would way rather, like, a multiple choice or things that have an actual specific answer. The true-false is stupid because it's like, I overthink it and just the ever so slightest tweaking. The stupid fucking what the suits of the cards were.
Oh yeah, the ace 5.
Yeah. And I figured, they'll make it so 5 of this. I obviously knew all the numbers were right. So I was like, they'll probably make it so 5 of the 6 things are right and 1 of the suits is wrong. And, to make it like a trick. Yeah. Plus, while it's not like I wanted Danielle to win, but I desperately didn't want Amber to win.
Yeah.
So if I knew the answer or felt strongly about it, I think I would have, taken my risk or whatever, but I kind of thought it was false. And I heard that she wasn't doing anything, so I knew she kept it untrue. And I was kind of like...
Who, Danielle or Amber?
Danielle. I couldn't hear Amber's. And I was like, well, I think it's false. I don't really know. But it's a risk worth taking, especially if she's going to be true, because at least it means we both won't go out on the same question. Yeah. And I was